Hello, friends. Pastor Amy here from Southgate United Methodist Church. It's Wednesday, March 27th, and here we are in the midst of Holy Week. It's a somber week in which we revisit the stories within the Gospels that tell of Jesus' Last Supper with his disciples. It tells of his prayer and then arrest in the Garden of Gethsemane, of his trial before Pilate, his torture, his crucifixion, and his death. And within those stories, we confront the worst in humanity, the worst in ourselves, the thirst for power and a willingness to sacrifice innocent people to hold on to that power. We see humanity's bent toward injustice and oppression. And we see how fear can lead individuals to betray ones they love in order to protect themselves. In these stories, we see ourselves, and we don't look good. But it's only in confronting that ugliness in ourselves and in humanity as a whole that we can make positive changes for good. And it's through the story of Easter and the resurrection that we see proof that there is hope, that there is new life. There are opportunities to engage in these stories through the church. On Thursday, we'll have the United Women of Faith supper, and then at 7 o'clock is our Maundy Thursday service. We will hear the story of Jesus washing his disciples' feet and ponder how extravagant love can sustain us through difficult times. And we will also share Holy Communion together. Available on Thursday also will be a display in the foyer of what we're calling Stations of Peter. You may have heard the Stations of the Cross, which is an old tradition of displaying the stories of Jesus making his way to the cross and the events that happen along the way. We're doing a version of that called Stations of Peter. Since we've been following Peter in this Wandering Heart series, we see what he does during these events of Holy Week. There are scriptures that will be posted telling the stories. There's artwork to help engage in those stories, as well as opportunities for reflection and response. So this will be a display in the foyer that you can look through at your own pace. And I hope you'll take the opportunity to join us. When we engage the stories of Holy Week, when we take some time to confront those difficult stories, it can prepare our hearts for the joy that we experience on Easter, the joy of the resurrection, because the resurrection is proof that the worst of humanity can and is overcome by God's grace and love. So I am looking forward to seeing you throughout this week and on Sunday. Of course, since it's Easter Sunday, things are a little bit different. We have two services at 8 o'clock and 9:30. There will be a light breakfast served before the 8 o'clock service, as well as between the two services. We won't have Sunday school after the second service. In addition, if you missed your opportunity to buy popcorn from the Scouts, there's going to be another opportunity this Sunday for you to get your popcorn and support our Scouts. So lots going on this week and this Sunday, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. So remember, friends, that God loves you. So do I, and I'll see you Sunday.